I teach, you learn. I lead the light, you shine. I pave the way, you find. I give the words of wise, you think twice to fly. Fly high to the sky for the voice of the teachers, I stand to rise. Recite and rhyme for their words to be arise. As many scholars have addressed the matter to be heard with lightness, I will stand again to express with hardness for the truth to be well processed. And this is not a mere piece to impress, but the fact to express, for I voice out to claim for an action to this matter if really there is access to the path of education that can be addressed without their presence. We say education is one of the main keys to success, the side of brightness and the backbone of progress. But nobody wants to stand for their rights as pillars, for they remain powerless and voiceless. But that doesn't mean that they are classless. And if I may ask, who are the pillars of education if not teachers the society terms as hopeless? Can there even be a success through education without teachers you call the worthless? With all the kindness and readiness for what they do, you call them aimless. I am even speechless, for the priceless civil servants are termed the voiceless. They are not even considered the best. They might be timeless, but they are not heartless. They are always contented for what they do to survive, and that's what brings food on their desk. Why always teachers? Why the leaders have no respect for them as the pillars? Why are they not showing any interest in their rights as teachers, but use them whenever their own needs arises as leaders? They show them no respect, but that doesn't mean that they are voiceless. Their willingness in their fields have turned into sadness. Why can they even still have the best of their happiness? They are tired of the unfinished strikes, for they deserve the best. They deserve the best, not the lowest paid with high range of complaints. We say their pay is the modest and still work to earn the less, and this is not a sign of greatness. We say teaching is the best rewarding profession, for teachers are always there to serve us the means of education, but no motivation for what they do as inspiration. In fact, that's not the major frustration. They have been in bad condition against depression, oppression, suppression, and devastation. But no one speaks for their emotions. Our leaders show no respect for their profession, despite the dedication, determination, and devotion towards education, to motivation for inspiration and progression. They still struggle for least or no allowances for their portions, not even a better salary as appreciation for their creations, but will increase the salaries and allowances of ministers and top bureaucrats. Is that even fair enough for the citizens of this nation? Teachers are the best rewarding professors and deserve to be paid with good salary as backbone of education in this country. But they have robbed them monthly, scammed them daily, and deceived them annually. This is the biggest robbery of the century. They deserve to win the victory but lost because of the so-called policy against their rights as the pillars of this country. And the reps are not even talking about it to make it their responsibility. This is not what we call transparency, and never shall it be tolerated in this country. Teachers deserve to be well treated and be respected, but countless of them are found homeless and helpless, for they only sacrifice themselves for others to be in the well of happiness. They can't even afford to pay for their rents. Buying houses can never be in their minds, for their chicken changes can't even last for a month. For family, pressure is always becoming their headaches. Expectation from relatives is their highest demand, and nothing hopefully they can supply from what they earn. For that path of bribery and corruption are what they can access to find. Monkey walk, baboon chop was the slogan they knew. All the donkey walk and loads are being placed on their backs, and no one is praising them for what they do, but still receiving the least paid for what they do. In fact, that's not actually their motivation to show the world what they do, but the love they have for the country for what they do. This is the truth I have for you. They are the reason we are doing what we do. Then, let us not be ungrateful to the teachers for what they do, because they are the backbone of all what we need to move. Without them, we will always face to lose, and never shall we face to win if we don't value them as the pillars of the nation. Touray, the intellectual.